lot, and I think I'm daydreaming, I often think of colours. Now I'm going the wrong way because I'm thinking about colours. Even if the kids are in the car, it's about the only time when I can do a lot of daydreaming and think about ideas and just dream about things, and that kind of often turns into music, I suppose. A lot of people find that strange that you can do quite a lot of work in the car. I think I do. And then there are things that you can go to the piano later and work out. Circles are a big thing though, I think. I think circles more than anything else. If you're thinking about shapes, the colours create circles. And that's kind of why I always wanted to call the album Circles in Mind, because that's kind of where it came from. This is the house where Mummy arrived one day in October 1993. And it was right in the middle of nowhere, or it seemed right in the middle of nowhere. And it was on top of a hill, and for round and round you could see all these kind of wooded woods and forests around. And Mummy thought, where has she ended up? I was in a small town away from Prague, no other English speakers at all, and people who either didn't speak English or didn't want to speak English at the time, and I was quite happy with that, but I was definitely in a kind of bubble, and I heard the stream of kind of this Czech language, and I just fell in love with it right from day one. It really was from the first day, and I just loved the sound of it again. And it was such a big impetus for starting to write songs properly, I think. They called her Pepina because her name's Josefa, and in Czech the name Josef, which is a man's name, they called Peppa. So they decided to call Josefa Pepina. I basically was in a period when I was just starting to write up the PhD. I was typing manically, and I'd just done 2 days of absolute typing, 7-8 hours, really fast manic typing. And also I'd been practicing for a concert at the same time, and also I was kind of temping to kind of earn my way, as it were, at the time. I was doing loads of typing, secretarial work at that, so I think it was just overload. suddenly I just got really shooting pains up both arms. And from that time, for about a year, I really couldn't type anything or play any more than, a few minutes. It's not hurting today at all, yet. And I played loads the day before we went on holiday, a couple of weeks ago, and I played probably for several hours in the day. And I said to Simon the day after, this is really strange, but I can't feel anything. Once the dark dance took no advice. I was a sinner and I paid the price. I tiptoed softly, listened to the law. I was an angel and I paid even more. Maybe I was actually in quite a stressed state emotionally, underlying a lot of things, and that was perhaps making me more tense, the position I was playing, the position I was typing, and maybe that's what caused it. Looking back on it, maybe, so it's the kind of thing you're never going to know totally. There's a tiny part of me, and it's got smaller and smaller. That's why I feel, freer and freer, as it were, because I think it's a really small part now, but there's still a part that thinks, no, I don't think I'm ever going to get to be playing a lot again, because this is going to stop me. Yes sir, 3 bags full, 1 for the master, and 1 for the dame, and 1 for... who's it for? Little boy. Yes, little boy called Luca, who lives down the lane. Black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full, 1 for the master, and 1 for the dame, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. So I'm kind of trying to view the injury as a more positive thing nowadays. So anyway, this is what I do at night when the little ones are asleep. It kind of limits the noise factor slightly, although I still kind of warble very loudly. I think of how it used to be. You understood every part of me. You saw the places no one knew. Without a word, you passed on through. You showed me the whole world in your eyes. You taught me how to breathe. Now we sit in silence in the rain. I've made you angry once again. Just want to tell you how much I've cried, but you don't ask me why. I didn't know what to do. Yeah, I feel like I need to finish the circle, and a lot of finishing the circle is about finding the right sound. Finding the right sound for the songs, because in my head it's not the finished product. I don't like the kind of just the piano voice. It's not that I don't like it, but I don't feel that it's what is in my head, just the piano voice sound. And really finishing the circle is finding the right sound. I cannot fight this, I can't deny this, I know I have to let go. You're slipping from me, I can't hold on now, there's a line being drawn. I can't reach you, I'll never reach you, you're too distant, I can't reach you.
gave me purpose, somewhere to go. My stagnant heart, you urged to fly.